Now we are going to study about the stick diagrams and layout diagrams. Stick diagrams. What is meant by stick diagrams and its properties? VLSI design aims to translate circuit concepts onto silicon. Stick diagrams are a mean of capture topography and layer information using simple diagrams. Next one is stick diagrams. Stick diagrams convey layer information and act as an interface between symbolic and actual layout. Stick diagrams convey layer information and act as an interface between symbolic circuit and actual layout. It shows the relative placements of components. Next one is it shows the relative placement of different components. It is one step closer to the layout. It is one step closer to layout. And it helps to plan the design of layout. So a stick diagram is a cartoon of layout. So these 7 are the properties of stick diagrams. That VLSI design first aims to translate the circuit concepts onto silicon. So stick diagrams are a mean of capture topography and layer informations using simple diagrams. We can differentiate different layers by using stick diagrams with different colors. So stick diagrams convey layer information and act as an interface between symbolic circuit and actual layout. So it acts as an interface between the symbolic circuits and actual layout. It shows the relative placements of components. So by different colors, it shows the relative placements of different components. We can easily identify the components. It is one step closer to layout. It helps to plan the design of layout. So a stick diagram is a cartoon of layout. Stick diagrams notations. For metal 1, it is in blue line. For polysilicon, it is in black line. For N diffusion, orange. For P diffusion, blue. Buried contacts, green color. Contact cuts, blue. So stick diagrams, it can differentiate different components of layouts. Next is layout diagrams. Layout diagrams, it means layout design is a schematic of the integrated circuits. Which describes the exact position, exact placement of the component. For fabrication, layout design is a schematic of IC integrated circuits which describes the exact position, exact placements of the components for fabrication. For example, like IC fabrications for NMOS, PMOS or BiCMOS We have to place exact placement we need for designing NMOS, PMOS and BiCMOS. So for this fabrication, layout design is used. So layout design rules. Why we use layout design rules? So there are layout design rules that describes how small features can be and how closely they can be. How they can be packed in a manufacture process. First, layout design is used to schematic of the integrated circuits, which describes the exact placements of the components for fabrication. Layout design rules describes how small features can be and how closely they can be packed in a manufacture process. So we need there are layout design rules for which the small features of the components are arranged and how closely they can be packed in a manufacture process. This can be arranged by using layout design rules. So layout design rules have the layers. So the layout layers are like P substrate, N well, P plus diffusion, N plus diffusion, gate oxide, gate polysilicon, field oxide, etc. For example, so this can be differentiated by the layout diagrams. It is P well region. So it may be in black color, red color. Coming to N well, it is in red color and it is in orange color. So these are the example diagrams of layout layers, how the N well and P well are arranged.